Hi there, sweetheart. I hope you can see my face because I can't. I've been faffing about for ages. So, yeah, this is for Gemini. So, I'm a Gemini North Node, like I said to my friend Lynn a few weeks ago. So yeah, it's not a personal reading as such, but you know, I will try and channel any messages that come through for you, Lynn. But it is also, at least afterwards anyway, it's going to be a general Gemini. So yeah, so let's get started. I'm glad I'm not doing it live because my internet is driving me. And it's been fine. It's fine until I need it. Anyway, less of my ranting, raving, moaning and groaning. So it's a room reading today. Without my crystals, if you can see them. So, anyway. So yeah, it's a room reading. So I'm going to be doing a 3 runestone read today. And they're going to be in representation of the not so long ago past, you know, energy that you're coming out of, or just going to be coming out of, or have been out of, and you know, now looking back, you know, you can see that you was in that shit. The second rune will be in regards to the present. So I know me and Lynn know a lot about gratitude, and I know a lot of other people do out there. But still, sometimes it's good to do a gratitude list, you know, and state the obvious, speak it into the universe. So, I'm grateful for the good, the bad, the ugly, the sad, the mad, the crazy, batshit crazy, everything. I'm just hearing lessons well learned. Definitely that relates to me, but I would say that relates to, or could relate to everybody. So let's give these a shake, shall we? See. I'm not supposed to be choosing them, mind you. So, Spirit, what does my friend Lynn Parkin need to be aware of? Need to know what's going on for Lynn, please. Thank you. So, in first place, representing wisdom, really. Where we've come from, how far we've come. I'm hearing what we call the Serenity Prayer. When I was in rehab and I went to the 12-step program, And it goes a little something like this. You don't have to say God. So it was a choice of God or universe, creator. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to notice the difference. Keep coming back. It works if you work it, so work it, you're worth it. Anyway, so I hope you can see that. So let's see. So like I say, this is representing like wisdom, the past, and all stuff that you've left behind or possibly could benefit from leaving behind. Take it as it resonates, and if it don't make it fit. I know I don't have to say that to Lynn anyway, you know. She's a good one. You can always tell the good ones. I was just doing. You have to get through the bad ones to get to the good ones. And it's true. So we have the letter J. That's what this represents. Right. So, J for justice. J for job. Jodie. I'm just hearing that name. Joy. Somebody called Jenny. Anyway, in the runes, it's called Jera. So it means year, a harvest. You know, so like reaping the benefits of seeds well sown. Obviously seeds are in the past when it comes to harvest time, because that's when you come to, you know, harvest all the produce, hopefully, you know, from, you know, the investment earlier on. So maybe there's something about equity release, or either have paid off a loan against the house, or are working towards that. That's not for all Geminis. I don't think that really is for you, Lynn. But I've said it anyway. And so also peace, inner peace. I mean, that's contentment, you know. Serenity prayer, serenity, serene. Chiff chaff. Every time I hear one of them, I think I'm a granddad Fred. He liked a bit of ornithology. So, I know, Lynn, you love animals, although you couldn't eat a whole one. For those sort of times, that's why I'm here. I'm not picking up much else, really. Scorpio. So somebody born in the month of November could be relevant. So, anyway, there's been a harvest. but we're now in summer, Cancerian season, my actual sign. Moody, proper, no doubt, you know, like sometimes, sometimes I'll leave it there, seeing as it's Gemini's. I can always go off on some tangent, you know. Anyway, as I was saying. So, in present, please, happy on birthday. Happy birthday to the Geminis whose birthdays it is today. Hope you have a good one. Somewhat, I'm just hearing be here present. So how do we know that we're living in now? How can we test ourselves? Possibly one way is, you know, when you're on autopilot, when you're in that program, just on autopilot. And if you didn't know yourself better, you know, I mean, I don't drive. I do avocado though, usually at tea time. But yeah, no, I'm not saying that. Even though my channel's 18, like. Anyway, that's just took me right off. And now I've gone blank. Maybe someone's forgetting something. I know I've lost my mind. When I tried to find it, the cupboard was bare. And maybe I thought, maybe wherever it is, maybe we're both better off. Yeah. You know, a lot of the time when things come to light, and I know Geminis, from what I've heard and read and seen, and when I'm in Gemini energy, it can be really hectic. It can be an internal battle. War zone, fucking number, so many, you know, with me, myself and I. That's it. Sorry. Thanks, subconscious, spirit. Both same. Different, same. Right, yeah, the present. How do we know we're not on autopilot? And just away with the fairies. Daydreaming your life away. I know when I used to work in a factory, I used to hate it. You never saw the light of day. I just don't like being told what to do. Gemini's are very intelligent also. You know, they can see both sides. That's what I love about that energy. And so, you know, they can be possibly in that energy of, pick a side, Gemini. You know, pick a side, come on. And it's like, but I'm both, or I love both, or I see both, or I feel both. And karma comes around, and so there is no sides. It's about what's right, not about me being right, but about what's right, the greater good. And going back to what I was previously on about, after the present and being grateful, because it's a gift. Being in the present is an absolute gift. You are, I mean, it sounds stupid, but you are the boss to organise your own time, or not, whichever, you know. And I really like to research. Geminis love to help people. They love to talk to people. They're so interested in so many different things. You know, like, they never invest all their eggs in one basket. And I think, how can that ever go wrong? It can't really, unless you're very, very one end of the scale extreme. You know, as in spreading yourself too thinly between possibly a growing family. Maybe someone's expecting a baby. Maybe someone's had a new pet. But family is in because, you know, Geminis are popular, but they don't mind spending time alone. When they do spend time alone, it's usually crafting, making things. I'm very good at making a mess. Anyway, so you're driving in from work, you think, if I didn't know myself better, like, how the fuck have I got home? I can't remember jack shit. Did I run through red lights? Did I run any squirrels over? Like, you know, that's how you know you're away with the fairies. When your consciousness shuts off and you're running a program. And the thing is, there's nothing wrong with any program as long as you're running one that nurtures, nourishes, so that you can harvest, right, that spirit, soul. I'm hearing a million different people in one. Anyway, so let's carry on, shall we? So, you know, just touched on the present. At present, the most amazing gift would be for me to not get diverted. So it's another Gemini trait. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, they are the most intelligent of the zodiac. If you don't believe me, do some research. Do some research, because they know a lot of shit about a lot of shit. And usually when they state stuff, they're not asking, they're not being timid, it's like they're stating, because it's a fact. Basically, if you don't listen to the fact, you fact, mate. Like, fact. So, in the present, this gift, the rune, which is this gift of today, we have this one. It's a bit like an upside down tick. I love labradorite. I just think it's awesome. It's got all the colours of the rainbow in, and I'm a magpie for stuff like that. Anything shiny. So, this is, in our alphabet, the letter L. For laughter. Good times, prosperity, fun, relationships. So you're very much enjoying relationships, Lynn, at the minute. Like your own, you know. You're both an amazing couple, you know, and it's no surprise. I love your son very, very much. You know, as people that struggle with addiction, it's mainly been like a battle against reality and escaping that shit, you know. It's like a film called Human Traffic. Oh no, reality Is that you? Oh, no, no reality. It ain't like that. Yeah, it is. It was. Usually, it was all in the hope of escaping pain. Pain perceived, emotional pain, mental pain, physical pain. For whatever reason. And usually when we've had a lot of karma, we're paying pre this life. Or in some cases, you can have immediate karma for one's actions, but you're still paying for the past, like. And so we have to live like Geminis, like between two worlds. You can't have the coin without both sides, but both sides are contrastingly, beautifully different. It's just yin and yang. Divine masculine, divine feminine, living in the power. The power, right? I mean, the beauty is, there is no male and female. It's like we're all androgynous. I feel that, especially Geminis, are very good at playing the feminine energy and getting in that, but also the masculine and getting in that. It's very good for forensic interest, deciphering shit. So only if it resonates, decipher your sound and code it. Knights of the old code. That chief chat. Grandad, if you're there, if you're listening, just know I love you and I miss you always, but I know you're where you're meant to be, and so am I right now. And until I see you again, I love you more today than yesterday and not as much as tomorrow. Always. Sorry about that. I love my ancestors, Big time. Yeah, so going back to this runestone, it's called Laguz. And it's the rune that represents water, the element water, which is very much in emotions. In tarot, it's cups, and so you're very much emotionally fulfilled, happy, stable. You're reaping the benefits of, well thought out, well invested time. I'm trying so hard to not say spent money, spent time. It's got like a lower frequency, so I'm trying to enrich my life. Aren't we all? Yeah. So you're in the flow, creative flow. We're in full swing of summertime. Everything's on the go. Maybe there's a holiday. Maybe you need a holiday somewhere near water or a lake. Yeah. I mean, somebody needs to have some Epsom salts, which is magnesium. As hot as the bath, get the water as hot as you can take it. Obviously don't burn yourself, we do live in times where people tend to be stupid. Not you, Lynn, but, well, I suppose all of us on some degree, but there's some real dense out there, where you have to say, kids, don't try this at home. whatever happened to sense. I'm just hearing renewal, but refreshed, renewal, re-energized, re-invigorated. So maybe you need that, or you're feeling that, you know, in all this flow, you know, cash flow also, you know, in the maritime bullshit law that I'm not part of, I must admit, you know, I'm sovereign all the way. But yeah, the monetary system is based on the liquid water to flow, cash flow, liquidation, liquidated assets, you know, bank. Somebody loves the waves. So to, you know, for waves you've got to go to the ocean. Oh, you know, I love being by the sea. You know, I don't know whether you see me jump then. I just had the fright of my life, nearly had ginger kittens. I think it was dog fur. At least I hope it was. But there was a spider web on me bloody float. Somewhere. Anyway, I might edit that bit out, you know. God. But if you... I better not, because if I get loose with it, I'll just edit all the fucker out and then I'll have to do it again. And, you know, I'm not doing that shit. Not today. Rerun. I'm going to make sure that I'm in my flow. And I'm the boss of me. So wherever I go, I'm in the now. And I'm not doing it autopilot. So yeah, live in the present. Be grateful. Do a gratitude list. You know, I'm grateful for all the bad shit I'm going through. It's helped me learn that I don't want to fucking go through that shit. And so, if I'm going to gain any ground and don't carry on just treading water, using it like energy, but not getting anywhere, I've got to get my head in gear, you know, and be wise to my own shit. And be aware, or be where. It is like being a good driver. I'm hearing that. You can pass your driving test, but that don't make you a good driver. Only experience makes you a good driver. And then you learn to look ahead, but not try and live in the future. And then look back, but not forever look back. I mean, you're going to bump into shit. You don't live in the past anymore. But the only thing to take with you from the past is that's where you've come from. And if ever you lose sight of how just amazing you are, right? Just take a glance, you know? And we're where we're meant to be. Like, precisely where we're meant to be right now. By divine timing. Old crone. Chronologically speaking, he is an old crone. Father Time. Saturn rings as in a resonating ring or a sound or a frequency. Don't know. That might be relevant to someone. Yeah. That's all I'm picking up really for that. And It's like, I'm sorry, I'm just being silent. I'm not drawing a blank, I'm listening. I probably look quite weird actually, because not a lot of people have actually witnessed this shit. Least of all myself. Anyway, enough with stupid voices. I just kept hearing Scorpio, the Scorpio, the Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. And now I had a dream about two scorpions, not two Scorpios, two scorpions. Dead random. Even though it's a water sign, you know, quite a formidable creature, you know. And so I'm influenced by colours, you know, they mean different things to me. And, you know, I mean, they're waves also, you know. The light spectrum, different wavelengths. And, you know, like, if you think about it, they hit the body at different oscillations, different frequencies, different bandwidths, and all fucking, you know what I mean. And so they penetrate to different levels. Yeah. Colours. I mean, my beautiful mum brought me a new book for my birthday called The Human.